Hey guys, so I ordered a guitar a couple of months ago, and it finally came in. So I thought I'd do an unboxing because it's a sort of unknown brand. So box, very large box. It's pretty good. It's only got a couple of small holes in it. This was shipped by DHL because I got this in England. It's from England. Brand new. I don't get a lot of brand new guitars. So we'll see if the tradition of buying not buying new guitars is gonna keep happening or what. Just an empty box. It was moving around a little bit when I grabbed it, but we'll see. As I hit my lights, it is not a bass, but it is a baritone guitar. It is called a SubZero Rogue 6 baritone electric guitar. I have it on my screen because I don't really know specifics of names and stuff of a lot of guitars. Okay. Well, it seems to be in one piece. Allen wrench. Well, it means there's a truss rod in there. Yeah, I don't buy a lot of new guitars, mainly because I like to play what I'm going to purchase. I bought one guitar last year and I sold it almost instantly because I just didn't like it. It was a Harley Benton. It was a like one of those seafoam greens or Gaffney blue P90 Les Paul Juniors, and I just didn't like it. Oh, this thing is heavy. Still lighter than a Les Paul, but it's definitely heavier. 3-piece, 1, 2, 3. You can see the joints, but nothing too major. I mean, right out of the package. Let's see this. When they screwed the tip on, they did not screw it on correctly. So now it's screwed on correctly. It's a pretty good feeling switch. These pots are nice and tight. That's how I like my pots, where I don't really roll off volumes that much. I usually just use a volume pedal for my volume swells and stuff. Bolt on neck. It's got that Jazz Master or Jag Master type body to it. But what I really liked about this is the string pulls are nice and straight, and I absolutely love that. So one of the things I'm a huge Epiphone and Fender guy, but I always notice that, whenever you're tuning and you hear a ting ting, it usually is because it's getting stuck, either because your string pull isn't straight, like Les Pauls usually go off to the right or the left, or your nut isn't lubricated enough. So this takes care of one of those problems, and I really started figuring that out when I started buying some PRS guitars. But this looks really good. I mean, it should not be in tune. Let's be fair here. Still not in tune. Just playing it, the frets feel nice and smooth on it, which is really nice. I only saw one other person actually really talk and review this guitar. And it was really like, look what I could do with it, and this is it. No, never really an unboxing. This thing collects fingerprints like it's nobody's business, and that's probably why I really like matte guitars. But this looks really good. It's a baritone guitar. Let's see. It just said the key features: 6-string guitar / bass, 6 hybrid, tuned an octave lower than a conventional guitar, which is one of the other reasons I wanted this. I wanted the baritone was because I'm not a big fan of 7 strings, 8 strings for a number of reasons. It's mainly because they're just really I can't get it in my brain for some reason that, hey, it's an E, it's a low E, and now there's a low B, just like the high E and the high B. So I don't like thicker necks. I don't like any of that. So I thought, well, if I got a baritone, I can still get those lower tones without having to stretch my hand out and stuff like that. I've played a couple 7 strings. I may pick one up one day if I can find it cheap enough. But this thing I got for all said and done, it was $400, and that's with the shipping, with everything, taxes, duty. I had to pay like $17 extra on getting it shipped from UK customs to the US customs. I think cost me like $20 or less, something like that. I ordered it in January. There's another kind. There's a white. It's an alpine white with a black pickguard with a maple fretboard, and it looks so nice. But I haven't really enjoyed any of the maple guitars I had, and it said I wouldn't get it until August. So then I bought this one, and I ordered it January 3rd, and the next day they're like, congratulations, but we don't have any in stock, and we're not sure when you're gonna have any in stock. So what I like about this company, I'll post the links down below, but it's from gear4music.com. And what I liked about them is they actually were like on almost like an every other day basis, at least weekly. They were like, hey, we don't have it in stock yet, but we'll let you know. We don't have it in stock yet, but we'll let you know. It was really nice. It is very much like Sweetwater, because Sweetwater, I bought a couple of things from them a few weeks ago, and they're like, hey, it's gonna be a few days, we don't have all the stuff in. And then like a couple of days later, like, we don't have all the stuff in. A couple of days later, we don't have all the stuff in. A couple of days later, we got it all in, we're shipping it out. And then the day I got it, they were like, hey, so I got a call from my rep, and he's like, hey, how was it? But I'm really liking how this is. Now, it looks like there's some glue or something on the nut and the first fret, which is fine. I'll clean that up later. I understand this isn't going to be really... I don't know what strings are on here, but I completely understand that it's not going to be like what I want. It's shipping with 0.24 to 0.84 gauge strings. So what I like is they actually tuned it all down. So when it shipped from cold weather to cold weather, and then goes into hot weather for, a warm truck or in my house or something like that, it's not going to screw the neck up too much. I also like that to change the truss, to adjust the truss rod, the cover's up here, so I can't stand guitars where it's over here. But I'm gonna plug it in. I'm plugging it into my Kemper right now. I'm gonna tune it and then plug it in, and then we're just gonna check out a couple of sounds. Okay, let's pretty tuned up. Let's see, what am I going off of right now? The profile I'm using on my Kemper is my Randall RG75 Clean. So you can actually see the guitar a little bit more. Let's see. noticing that some notes sound way better. I mean, that's a C, so. But the D sounds pretty good. So that's clean. Let's see what RG75, but now it's dirty. Let's see. My E is a little sharp. Let's see what this sounds like on. I've got a JCM 2000. There we go. That's just the bridge. Here's the neck. Tone and volume all the way up on the neck. I don't like the chords on the lower stuff, but like these are broken chords, just the octaves. Back to the neck. Let's see. This is my Mezza Boogie Dual Rec Drive. Here's both of them. Both. Bridge. Neck. Neck. I'm really liking this for regular notes though. This is my 71 Fender Twin Reverb. My dog's not happy, but she's never happy, so. I gotta say, on a baritone guitar, the high E, you're like, oh man, it's pretty easy, and then it gets harder. But I'm gonna go see why my dog is barking, and I will let you all know in a future video about what I had to do to really clean this thing up and make it, you know, maybe not gig worthy, but definitely studio worthy. If I was gonna play a gig with this, I would most likely have to buy a second one. Sadly, these things, the baritone versions at least, are not available now until the end of September. So, but I'm really liking this, especially for the price. $400 for a brand new baritone guitar that you can mess around with and really figure out if you like these styles is really great. But as always, guys, keep it real, stay safe, and rock on.